guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angelica, and you're here with Angelica Talks, and you're also here with Ole. Say hello, Ollie. He said hi. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who have been here before, and for those of you who are new here, hello. Hi, love to have you. I'm super happy to have you here. This is a channel that's dedicated to talking about mindset, self-development, and growth. All of my favorite things, like I freaking say in every video, but they're all my favorite things. And today we're going to talk about self-love. This is a little touchy subject, I think, for all of us, but I'm going to give you guys some ways to start shifting your mindset, to start loving yourself more, and start giving yourself a little more affection, and just giving yourself a break. Because you shouldn't be hard on yourself. You need to start loving yourself. You need to love yourself more if you already do love yourself. So that's what this video is all about. Whoa, excuse me. Let's get into the wine that I'm drinking, of course. Cheers to you. Okay. Oop, my little pink bra is showing. So I'm drinking 19 Crimes, of course. I have switched back to the Snoop Dogg one that I talked about in like 2 videos ago. If you haven't seen it, I'll put it down below. But Snoop Dogg has his own version of 19 Crimes, which I think is pretty fucking dope. So that's what I'm drinking. And the hat game. Unfortunately, I don't have a fun or cool story about this hat. It was just given to me when I was working for Red Bull. There was an event downtown, like a snowboarding event downtown in Las Vegas. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, but they literally had like snow and they made these hills for these snowboarders, and they were just passing out these Burton beanies. So I got one. Yeah, that's it behind this hat. Like nothing too exciting, but yeah, just the hat I'm wearing today. But yeah, let's just get into talking about self-love. You know, self-love is super important. Self-love is everything. Like if you do not love yourself, one, no one's gonna love you. I mean, that just sounds weird saying, but I think when I hear that, I think that means no one's gonna love you the right way, not no one's gonna love you. I think people can still love you if you don't have self-love. I just think that love is going to be a little different because you view yourself differently. And so these people are going to start viewing you that same way, and loving you probably not the way that you deserve to be loved. And self-love is all about really just acceptance, accepting who you are, accepting why you are the way you are, accepting that you are placed on this earth for a purpose. That's what self-love is all about. And if you don't love yourself, it really, really makes life hard. It makes it so much harder when you are battling with yourself and battling with your mind every single day. It makes it harder. So like, let's just get in the hang of loving ourselves, y'all. Like, I know it's hard. It's not easy. It's something I'm working on. It's something that has taken me a lot of time to figure out, and I'm still not figuring it out. I mean, it takes forever. I think it's like a lifelong journey of learning how to love yourself through all these different phases that life puts us through. There's so many different phases and so many different things that we go through on a day-to-day basis, on a year-to-year basis. Like there's different things that we go through, and learn how to love yourself and accepting yourself through these different phases is so important. I forgot to mention one of the reasons I'm making this video is one of my amazing sisters, my twin sister, actually, she asked me to make a video on self-love. So this is for her. Shout out to you, Rachel. I love you. Yeah, so this video is for her. I forgot to mention that. So yeah, so that's self-love. That's the importance of it, why you need it, why you must have it, what it's for. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory what self-love is, but it's really just all about showing gratitude to yourself, loving yourself, appreciating yourself, accepting who you are. And most importantly, I think one of the biggest thing about self-love is knowing your worth and knowing that you're not going to allow any people, you're not going to allow people to treat you however they want to. That's a huge part of self-love that I'm realizing, is that once I realized my self-worth, I was able to really set boundaries for how people treated me. It was powerful. It was so powerful, and it's still powerful. I'm still going through it. But it's super, super powerful. So let's get into some ways that you guys can start loving yourself, and start shifting your mindset into self-love. Shit. I always spill. I just missed my mouth. Did you guys see that? It's so annoying. Okay, bye, Ollie. See you later. Oliver just left the room. Oh, now he's back. Okay, hold on really quick, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to put Ollie away. He was making too much noise, per usual, so I'm back. Also, let's just talk about my new extensions. I am so happy. I love them so much. They're a lot more full. They're a lot more flowy. My amazing sister, Jackie, put them in for me, and she's just my favorite. And they look so good, right? They look way better than what I had, I think. Okay. Anyways, let's continue talking about self-love. There are so many things in life that happen to us that literally defeats us and makes us hate ourselves. And I've been through those things. Trust me, like I've been through it. And I hated myself. I didn't understand why this happened to me, or I didn't understand how I allowed this to happen to me. And it hurt, and it was painful, and it was scary, and I hated myself. I really hated myself. So there's different things that life puts us through that is meant to be a lesson. It's a shitty lesson sometimes, but it puts us through these things that allows us to really hate ourselves, and it's not fun. And so if you can learn how to use some tips to turn those things around into love, and realizing that it's a lesson, and realizing that you're human and things happen, that you're not perfect. There's a lot of things we don't have control over, y'all. Like so many things we don't have control over. And all you do have control over is your perspective and how you react. So these tips hopefully will help you to realize that, yeah, things are going to happen in our lives that are shitty. There are shitty things that are going to happen for the rest of our lives, and we just can't control that. But you can control how you react and how you don't let it affect your self-love. So let's get into these tips. One of the best ways that you can start shifting your mind into loving yourself and just, caring more about yourself is definitely morning affirmations. I use this every single day. It is so, so powerful. Obviously, you can use them throughout the day. It doesn't have to be in the morning. I think as soon as you start thinking negatively about yourself, start saying the morning affirmations. I mean, obviously not morning. You can say them throughout the day, but start saying those affirmations. Put them down in your notes. So when you are starting to feel discouraged, or you're starting to beat yourself up about something, say these affirmations. Say them out loud. I do not mean to say them in your mind. I mean to say them literally out loud. Wherever you are, if you need to walk outside, if you need to do it in your car while you're driving. I do mine while I'm driving all the time because I'm usually alone when I'm driving. So do them whenever you're starting to feel like your mind is starting to think negative, or whenever you're starting to feel low. Say these affirmations that you've saved in your phone, say them out loud, and that will help you to start loving yourself and shifting your mind into self-love. That's number one. Number two is to literally try to unplug from social media as often as you can. Social media is a great tool for business and, motivation, but it's also a great tool to make you feel very insecure, makes you feel envious, it makes you jealous, like so many different things. So if you can unplug from social media as much, freaking delete your social media if necessary. If you don't need it for your business, or you don't need it for something that is, pertaining to your life, your career, whatever, don't have it. If it's really affecting your inner peace and your self-love, delete it. Because when you get in the habit of looking at people's social media every day, you're looking at their lives, you're looking at the trips that they take, you're looking at the weight that they've lost or the weight that they're gaining, like whatever it is, when you're looking at these things, it's affecting you. And it starts to make you envious of these people and wanting to be in their life, not in their life, wanting to be like them. And that's just not healthy. That affects your self-love. And it really, really makes you feel like your life isn't nearly as good, or it makes you feel like your life could be better if you had X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? There's so many different things. So unplug from social media or delete your social media. That will help your self-love, I'm sure, like right away, literally right away. That's number two. Another way to really start shifting your mind about self-love and self-acceptance is to do something every single day, one or two things that you love, something that literally brings you so much joy that if it was taken out of your life, you would really be like greatly impacted. Do these one or two things every single day, whatever it is. If you like to wake up first thing in the morning and drink your coffee on your balcony and just look at the sunrise or the sunrise. If you're up that early, do it. Whatever it is that brings you joy, do that thing every single day. Don't skip out on it. Do not skip out on it. Do it every day. If writing in your journal brings you pure joy and happiness, do that thing every day. And don't forget it. That's a really, really good way to start shifting your mind to think more positive. Shift your mind to start loving yourself and accepting yourself, because you are making an effort to do the things that make you happy and the things that you love. And the universe is going to begin to start providing those things to you more. And it's going to start feeding into your soul about how much you love yourself, because you are doing these things for yourself. If these are things you love, and you're doing it for yourself, that's self-love right there. That's showing the universe that you care and you're making an effort to start loving yourself. That's a really good way. That's number 3. Number 4 is one of my favorite ones, and that is to realize that you are the only person in this world that is you. There's only one of you. There's no other person in this entire world and this universe. Fuck it. Let's take it there. In this entire universe, that is you. There's only one Angelica Mack. Yes, someone else might have my name, but there is one Angelica in this entire world that has the same characteristics as me, that looks like me, that has the same makeup as far as my insides, my outsides, my physical appearance. There's only one. There's only one brain that is Angelica Mack's brain that is in my body. There's only one of you. If you realize that, I think you are going to be able to start loving yourself. That's what I did. I started realizing that I am one of a kind, that there is no one else like this in this world. That might be a good thing. There is literally no one else in this world that is like me. And that's how I started loving myself. I started like really becoming obsessed with myself when I was like, oh my God, I'm so unique. And no one can take that from you. So once you start realizing that you are one of a kind, it's one of you, then you will start loving yourself. Yes, this takes time. This took me time to realize that I'm special. And it wasn't a cocky way. It's not a cocky thing to say that you're special or you're one of a kind, but it's a confidence thing. Confidence and cocky are two separate things. There's a very thin line between confidence and cocky. And I think once you become confident in who you are and your placement on this earth, and that there was a time and a place that you are put on this earth, and there's a reason that you're put on this earth, you will definitely start loving yourself a lot more. This shirt just doesn't want to work today. What the hell? Okay. So that's number 4. Also, a part of realizing that you're one of one in this world is realizing that your self-worth does not come from anyone else but yourself. Do not listen to people. Do not take in any advice. Do not do it. Your self-worth is from within. Period. That's it. There's no one else that is one should even be beginning to tell you who you are and what you are and your worth. No one should do that. No one can do that. Don't give them the ability to do that. So realizing that you are one of one in this world, on this universe, on this planet, goes along with realizing what your worth is. Your worth is so valuable. You matter. Don't forget that. Your worth is important, and realize that within. Just sit and think about how worthy you are and how you were put on this earth for a really, really divine purpose. And yes, sometimes it takes some time to figure out. I'm still figuring it out, but realize that self-worth comes from within, not anywhere else. Number 5 is to let go of whatever has happened in the past, okay? Let go of it. Let go of what you did. Let go of what you didn't do. Let go of what you wish you could have done. Whatever happened last year, let it be last year. Whatever happened yesterday, whatever happened an hour ago, let it go. It's over. The time has passed. It's over. Do not spend any more time worried about it. Let it go. Yes, learn from it, but let it go. This is a great way to start loving yourself, because if you are beating yourself up about something that happened last year, something that happened in the last hour, girl, man, both of you, you are going to hate yourself. You are going to hate yourself. And that's not fun. That's not worth it. Don't forget, you are the only one in your head. There's no one else in there. No one else lives in there but yourself. So beating yourself up mentally about something that happened or didn't happen, it doesn't serve you. It does not serve you. And it's only you. So don't torture yourself. Let it go. It's in the past. It's over with. Take steps moving forward to make sure that does not happen again. And you'll be good. You'll be able to start realizing that when you are not beating yourself up about things, you will start loving yourself and appreciating yourself and just like living in the moment. Just live in the moment. Like, whew. I'm going to drink to that because I know that's hard. It is definitely hard for me to live in the moment. I used to beat myself up so much about so many different things, and it was exhausting. And now that I've learned to let go and move on, oh my God, I'm loving myself so much more because of it. So try that out. Try it out. Number 6 is definitely one of my favorite ones, and this is something that I struggle with the most, and that is being gentle with yourself. Do not be hard on yourself. It is exhausting. I was hard on myself. I'm still hard on myself. I'm not going to lie. It's very, very hard. I think it's important to have standards for yourself and hold yourself accountable. But I don't think it's really good to be so hard on yourself, because life is already hard. Our experiences are already hard. Our atmosphere, the people that are around us are already hard on us. Work is already hard on us. There's a lot of different forces that are already hard on us. Our parents are already hard on us. Don't be hard on yourself. Do not be hard on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Understand that you are human and you're going to make mistakes. And that these mistakes, yes, they need to be corrected. That's why I say it's sometimes okay to be hard on yourself. These mistakes need to be corrected. Yes, you need to hold yourself accountable, but do not be so hard on yourself that you are beating yourself up and that you can't move forward. That's something that I was realizing that I continue to do, is that I was so hard on myself that I couldn't even move forward. I couldn't even accomplish the goals that I wanted to achieve because I was so hard on myself about something that I didn't do or something that I didn't achieve in the previous week, that I was just beating myself up about it. So don't do that. Be gentle with yourself. Love that you are going through this process. It is a process. Life is a process. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't forget that. Life is meant to be, a growing thing. It's not meant to be like you wake up and then you're there. You've reached that goal that you want to reach, or you've reached that life, that life thing that you want out of your life, something that you are working so hard for. Like, I'm not going to wake up and be a millionaire tomorrow. That's not going to happen. It's a building thing. It's like literally taking steps up a staircase of life. That is what life is. It is literally steps, and you got to go through it. We all do. So be gentle with yourself. That's my last tip on how to start loving yourself and realizing what self-love is. I really, really hope you guys learned something from this. I really hope you guys try these steps. And I hope this helps you guys, because it's helping me become a lot more, I'm just a lot more like, I just noticed that I notice thoughts and I notice things that are going through my mind, and it's helped me shift through my mindset and shift through realizing that self-love is necessary in order for me to be successful in my career and in my life and in all my relationships. I need to love myself first. So I hope these helped you. I hoped I hope they help you, and I hope that you've learned something. I hope you got some value from this. I love you guys. Love yourself. Love yourself. I don't know how to drill this more into your head, the importance of self-love and how life becomes a lot easier and a lot more flowing and free when you start loving yourself. But I think you'll start realizing once you start taking some of these steps that these steps will really help you become so much more just happy. So those are the steps. Let's get into these next actions. Next action number 1 is to write down or put in your notes. I think putting in your notes in your phone is so much more productive because you have your phone all the time. Write down some at least 5 or 6 morning affirmations, or like I said, not more. It doesn't have to be morning, but throughout the day affirmations. Whatever it is, affirm those things that you want out of your life, or affirm those things that you feel that you are lacking. Like for me, I was very insecure. I'm still insecure. There's still a lot of things that I am insecure about. There's days that I feel ugly. There's days that I feel fat. There's days that I look at pictures of myself and I'm like, oh my God, I'm hideous. I really have those days. And if you don't, great. That's awesome. But if you do, you need to start writing down those affirmations. So some of my affirmations are, you are so beautiful. You are worthy of everything that this life offers you. These are just some affirmations that I use. Yes, you need to definitely change them according to what you struggle with or what you want to see out of yourself. I love affirmations. They're really powerful. So try writing them down in your notes or in your phone. I mean, the notes in your phone. That's number 1. Number 2 is to find a book or a journal or whatever it is and read about self-love. Read about the things that go into self-love. Read about the different ways that you can start loving yourself, the different ways that you can speak to others about loving you. That's number 2. There's so many good journals and books out there that allow you to every single day start chipping away at loving yourself a lot more, because there are so many things that we go through in life that really affect our love for ourselves, and it sucks. So make sure that you are investing that time every day into loving yourself. That's number 2. Number 3 is to simply follow me on Instagram. Find me. It's Angelica Mack with 2 Ks. I'm going to put it at the end of this video. Follow me on Instagram. Let me know how you feel about me, or don't let me know how you feel about me, actually. Let me know how you feel about my content. There we go. Let me know how you feel about my content. I really appreciate you guys being here. I love you guys. You guys have been so amazing. Like every view, like I say, every view that I get, I am so, so grateful for it. I don't think you guys understand how much it means to me that you guys are coming here and you're watching my videos. It means so, so much to me. Please check out my recent videos if you haven't seen them. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're staying productive. I really, really hope you are loving yourself and you are caring for yourself and you are showing gratitude to yourself every single day, regardless of what people say about you. Do not forget that you matter. You matter to me. You matter to others. And fuck anyone else that has anything to say about your self-worth, because you are so, so important. And don't give up on yourself. Do not give up on yourself, because you just can't. You can't. You only have one body. You only have one life. So don't give up on yourself. I love you guys. I hope you're well. I hope you're productive. I hope you're having an amazing week. And I hope I'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful day. Bye.